Coming up next on this week's Falcon Fever.
Find out how the women's volleyball team performed on the road and here at home as they are getting ready to wrap up their regular season.
And Daniel Vest has a chance to talk with the new women's basketball head coach, Miesjen Vanderpool. Find out how the new leader is pulling her team together for the upcoming season.
Plus, see how some teams are honoring their seniors at the end of the regular season. Those stories and more as Falcon Fever starts now. Welcome to this week's Falcon Fever. I'm Coleman Seaver.
And I'm Andy Hawkins.
And I'm John Peralt in the Falcon Zone. Montevallo women's basketball team is preparing for their first game of the season. Later in the show, Daniel Vest sat down with the new head coach Vanderpool to see how they're planning to make the season a slam dunk. But first, Coleman brings us up to date with women's volleyball action. Coleman?
Tuesday night, the Falcons volleyball team wrapped up their final regular season game on the road with a win against West Georgia. The women brought their record to 21-10 with the 3-1 win over the Wolves, and it was the night of double-doubles by the Falcons. Sophomore Virginia Clay led the Falcons with a team-high 17 kills and 3 blocks. Freshman Taylor Chapman added a double-double with 15 kills and 10 digs. Freshman Maniati led the team with 6 blocks, 12 kills, and a team-high 2 service aces. Senior Rebecca Dowd also came out big with a double-double with 11 kills, 17 digs, and 3 blocks. Freshman Michelle Carr also logged double-digit kills with 10 and 4 blocks. Junior Anna Garrison had 61 assists and 15 digs for another double-double. All decked out in pink attire at the annual Dig Pink event, the women defeated UNC Pembroke and Stillman College by winning all 6 sets against both teams. Junior setter Anna Garrison had 53 assists and became the second Falcon to join the NCAA with 3,000 career assists. She now has 3,005 and ranks second in the UM record books. All the money raised by the Think Pink event is donated to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation of Alabama. The winning streak continued on Halloween with a 3-0 game sweep over Francis Marion. That secured the women's 10th place belt conference victory. Senior Rebecca Dowd led the team with 10 kills and 10 digs, 6 blocks, and a team-high .474 hitting percentage. The women returned to action on the court for 2 Peach Belt conference games at home this weekend. Friday, November 5th, they will host USC Aiken, then Lander as scheduled for Saturday at 2.
Montevallo's women's soccer team traveled to UNC Pembroke for another PBC conference game. The team's season came to an end as the Falcons lost to UNC Pembroke in the PBC tournament. UM fell by a score of 2-0, but played a very even match for the Braves. UNC Pembroke outshot the Falcons 18-15, but UM won the shots on goal battle, 5-3. Junior Denise Mannion led the girls in shots with 4, including 1 on goal. The women's soccer team earned their 4th team victory against Peach Belt Conference opponents Georgia College with a 1-0 score. The score was shot by freshman Taylor Kerr. Sophomore goalkeeper Alyssa Maxwell had 6 saves in the Falcons shutout victory, marking her 6th shutout of the year. Following Saturday's match, seniors Erin Jolly and Alex Terhar were honored for playing their final game on Varsity Hill. Senior midfielder Milan Pollock was also honored this week. Pollock was named 3rd Team Academic All-District 4 by the College Sports Information Directors of America. Milan was one of 5 Division II athletes to make the list in District 4. Pollock is also accomplished in the classroom. He has a 3.5 GPA in marketing and leads the Falcons in assists and is second in points and goals.
On November 2nd, the Falcons hosted PBC opponent Francis Marion in the first round of the Peach Belt playoffs. The Falcons won 2-1 and will be heading to the second round. On October 30th, the Falcons played their last regular season home game against Concordia Selma. At the start of the game, the Falcons honored the 10 seniors on the team as all 10 took the field for their final regular season matchup. Milan Pollock started the night off for the Falcons with the first goal of the night on a pass from Daniel Pelletier. Phil Jackson was rewarded a penalty kick, which he made to put another one in the board. Nathaniel Foster had the remaining 2 goals of the night to bring the final score to Montevallo 4, Concordia Selma 1. The Falcon win clinched their 15th regular season match, tying the all-time record at the university for the most regular season wins in a season. The Falcons honored their 10 seniors because it was the end of their regular season. Congratulations to all the seniors.
The women's golf team is wrapped up for the season following the Flagler Fall Slam Head in St. Augustine Beach, Florida. In the weekend tournament, October 25th and 26th, Montevallo finished 15th out of 17th, with Emily Gibson coming out on top for the Falcons, tying at 14th overall. She shot 160 for her total score, coming in at 16 over par. Now let's throw it to Daniel with this interview with the new women's basketball coach.
Thanks, Coleman. The basketball season is finally here, and I was able to meet up with new women's head basketball coach Miesjen Vanderpool about her time here on campus so far and her very first squad.
I'm Daniel Vest alongside Miesjen Vanderpool.
first-year head coach for the University of Montevallo women's basketball team. Coach, welcome to Montevallo. How's your stay been?
My stay's been great. You know, the people here are so accepting, so nice. The athletic department has just welcomed my staff and I with open arms. The campus wide has been friendly. They are always willing to help, so it's been wonderful.
What kind of season can we look forward to this year?
Well, you know, this season to me is so exciting. We have a brand new team. You know, there's some returners that are going to help us in you know, they've been through the conference. They know what to expect. You know, the new kids have brought a little excitement in. There's a little challenge in practice. They're ready to get started. They're sick of banging up on each other. They're ready to play. And so, you know, we go to Mississippi State Sunday for our first exhibition game, and I know that they're ready to do that.
The women's exhibition game at Mississippi State will be Sunday at 2 p.m., and the first non-exhibition match is at West Georgia. It is slated for Friday, November 12th at 6 p.m. As for the men's team, senior forward Cecil Coleman has picked up an award before the season even starts. Coleman was one of just 5 players named to the preseason all-conference team. Last year, Coleman started every game of the season except 2. He averaged 11.4 points a game and 6.3 rebounds a game. He was also second on the team in blocks and 4th in free throw percentage. John?
3 runners for the women's cross-country team took home honors for their work in the sport and for hitting the books. Junior Catherine Schofield and senior January Waters were named to the PBC All-Academic Team. Sophomore Haley Evans received an honorable mention. Schofield has a 3.7 GPA as a finance major, and Waters has a 3.5 GPA in communication studies. The Falcon Fever Player of the Week is junior setter Anna Garrison of the Montevallo women's volleyball team. She was named PBC Specialist of the Week also. She helped the Falcons go 4-0 this past week with the wins over West Alabama, UNC Pembroke, Stillman College, and Francis Marion. This is a milestone in Garrison's career. While playing Stillman College, she picked up her 3,000th assist, while she averages 12.5 in assists per week. She now leads the conference in assists per set and 10th in digs.
Well, that's our show for this week. Thanks for tuning in. And make sure you check back next week for all of your Falcon highlights. I'm Mandy Hawkins.
And I'm Coleman Steers. And make sure you catch the fever.